Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Ooni of Ife's palace is rumored to be in an unsettled mood right now as Iya Agba, who happens to be the oldest woman in the palace, has cried so much over what is going on in the palace as how Ooni of Ife is being manipulated left, right, and center, crying and stating that, the reason why things have gone back to what they used to be is because of the foreign deity that was allowed into the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Her cry is that why are all of this happening? Security measures in the palace is being taken care of by daily basis. Money is made available for security, the security of the palace. That what is going on? How come it doesn't seem as if everybody is, part of this drama that is happening in the palace of the Ooni of Ife? Now, shortly before the 2024 Olokun Festival, there was this rumor that was making the rounds on social media that a foreign deity was allowed into the palace of the Ooni of Ife because some of his Oloris had gone to buy an artifact to promote the Olokun Festival, and somebody mistakenly brought in a foreign deity without knowing that it was even a deity they were bringing. They had thought that it was an artifact. But as, event went on, we found out that it was even a deliberate attempt. It was a deliberate attempt to try and ruin what is going on, what is left of the Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi, and that was why the foreign deity had come into the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Effort to try and get the foreign deity out of the palace was very, very difficult, but eventually they said the deity has been expelled from the palace. But right now, with what is going on with the Ooni of Ife changing completely yet again, blowing hot and cold towards Olori Naomi, working so hard to welcome his Olori into the palace, the same Oloris that he said he would never ever want to stay inside the palace with, as it is alleged, is what everybody is wondering about. Now, we also heard that some of the Oloris are no longer in the palace, that they are living in the Olori mansion, but some are being they are making effort to welcome Olori Toby and the babies back into the palace. But over the weekends, we also heard that some of the Oloris that moved out of the palace are even coming back into the palace, and Kabiesi is doing absolutely nothing about it. And right now, with all the confusion that is plaguing the palace of the Ooni of Ife, as we are hearing, if all the information we are hearing is true, the oldest woman in the palace, who is a seer, who has seen a lot of things before and tried to warn Kabiesi about it, is crying so much that she does not understand when the gods will get up and begin to fight for what belongs to them, that Olori Naomi is made to suffer for what has to do with the Ooni of Ife. Now, this battle has to do with the Ooni of Ife, has got nothing to do with Olori Naomi, and Naomi has been suffering the entire time, trying, as in Naomi has been the one paying for everything. And so she also said the reason why that they tried everything to, work against the relationship of the Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi, that did not succeed. They had to do everything that is within their power to ensure that that happened. The reason why it does seem as if it is happening and going on right now happens to be because that deity was brought into the palace, that the deity had all the powers to answer all the questions that they wanted, and that was why that person had to summon courage to bring that deity into the palace, and that the only thing that will answer these prayers again is for whoever did that to be excommunicated, like banished out of the palace completely. But we are all aware that when it comes to the Yoruba culture and tradition, there's hardly anything like banishment. They say it was abolished a long time ago, and nobody can do that. And besides, Ooni of Ife is a man that is so lenient. No, he would never ever consider banishing anybody irrespective of the situation. But right now, Iya Agba is saying that this is all happening because the deity was allowed into the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delaram. I bring you fresh and spicy just from the sauces still on the royals. How are you guys doing? Happy new week to you. I appreciate you. I love you. I thank you. I share and dukbeo. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And do not forget to turn on the notification bell. And do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Delarites, my Delarites, my Delarites, my super people. Delarites, my Delarites, my Delarites, my own people. I appreciate you guys so much. Saying thank you to you can never be overemphasized. I've said this time and time again. Thank you so much. It's not a small something as we are hearing right now. They said the Ooni of Ife Palace is so unsettled. People are confused. Nobody knows what to do. As the Ooni of Ife started blowing hot and cold again towards reunion with Olori Naomi, but right now he is claiming that it is because Naomi is not giving him the time of day. But a lot of people are saying that has got nothing to do with it because Naomi is supposed to return back to the palace of the Ooni of Ife in June. And Ooni has always been aware of Naomi's disposition towards returning back to the palace, that if everything is not done and settled, she's not returning because of Tadenikawo. If Ooni is feeling as though Naomi will come and embrace him and be following him left, right, and center, because, even right now that those things that she asked for has not been made available, that Ooni is not doing the right thing, that one thing, first things first, he's supposed to make sure that he settles everything that has to do with Naomi's return before he will expect certain things from Olori Naomi. A lot of people are saying that the reason why Ooni is blowing hot and cold right now is because of the Gambian trip and the Nsukka trip. But of course, you and I are not in the palace. I've told you I do not live in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Neither am I related to the Ooni of Ife or related to anyone who is related to the Ooni of Ife. I'm just a blogger. Whatever I see, I bring it here concerning this issue. But I always try to make you understand that whatever you see on social media, you want to take it with a pinch of salt. I appreciate you guys so much for, having that in mind. So right now, everybody is saying that Ooni it's not about Naomi not responding. It's about what he wants to do. He was never prepared to do it in the first place. He was never prepared to push to the end. They had always made provision to find a way to cajole Naomi to return back and meet those Oloris in the palace. But some people are arguing that if that's the case, what was the need of providing Oloris quarters for the Oloris? And another group of people are arguing that, okay, so if that is also the case, what is the need of making the Oloris move into the palace and allowing them start moving back? Moving to Oloris quarters and allowing them start moving back into the palace. That is the problem, and that is where we are right now. What do you think about what is going on? I am not happy about this, but it is what it is from what we are hearing. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much, so much. Thank you.